Hello, everybody out there, and welcome back here once again with the future. And yes, it is my favorite time of year once again. It is Christmas time. Oh, yeah, we are here on December 5th, 2016. So I will be giving my DVD collection update Christmas special. Hopefully, everybody will find some Christmas movies in this special that you would like to check out. I love all the movies that I've picked up for Christmas, to tell you the truth, but I plan on doing a favorite movies to watch around Christmas time, or a top 5 Christmas movies DVD collection special very soon. And hopefully in this collection here you will find some that you might want to go out and get. Just kind of scanning over some of my collection there. I got a lot more here. But yes, it'll be all Christmas movies in this one, as it'll be my Christmas movie special. It'll be focused around the Christmas section of my DVD and VHS collection. It'll only be DVDs, so it'll say DVD collection update Christmas movie special. Here you see in the background I do have some VHS set out just for the background for Christmas time. As you can see, I got my little tree set up there and all my stuffed animals as I showed at the beginning. Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, Jingle All the Way. Just a few of them wonderful Christmas movies that I put out there. Jingle All the Way, not so much. My daughter always loved that movie though, so it's up there for one of my Christmas movies because I enjoyed watching it with her all the time. Here we go on my collection update, and just to get it over with here, obviously I have It's a Wonderful Life on VHS. If anybody who's a fan of my videos can go back and check out that I did put that on one of my past DVD and VHS collections, which go back and check out all of them out at the suggested box. Click on it there above, and go back and check all my DVD and VHS collection updates out if you have not. But It's a Wonderful Life. I have the Platinum Anniversary Edition here, DVD. Picked this up at Walmart. I think it was around $15. Directed by Frank Capra. And it does have a slipcover here on it. One of those ageless movies that impress or improves with age. A little write-up on the back there, some scenes from the movie. It is a 2-disc collection, so you have the feature film in original black and white there on the first disc. And you can see there the making of, a documentary and featurette, personal remembrance, special tribute to Frank Capra, narrated by his son Frank Capra Jr., and the original theatrical trailer. On disc 2 you have the feature film in color, and I had never seen this in color till I picked up this DVD. Very cool. One of my favorite Christmas movies of all time, but I'll be getting into that more on my top 5 Christmas movies to watch, or top movies to watch around Christmas. I haven't figured out just exactly what I'll call it yet, but we'll call it that for now. That'll be coming up, and I'll let people know more on my favorites of all time, but this is definitely one of them. So happy to pick that up. Next, I have the Christmas Classics collection here, which has Home Alone, A Christmas Carol, Jingle All the Way, and Miracle on 34th Street, the 1994 version. And since I am updating that, got to grab a couple here. You can see I also picked up the 1947 original version, which I have the VHS for right back there in the middle, unopened from Blockbuster Video. But yeah, the original 1947 version too, which we'll get a look at here in a second. But this collection came with, the real thin DVDs. I like when they put each of them in their own little case there, and they have a cover and everything, but let's just check them out real quick. But here's your box collection. Has a write-up on each Christmas Classic collection movie. Miracle on 34th Street. The 94 effort was pretty good, but not as good as the original 1947 in my opinion. You have Jingle All the Way there with Arnold Schwarzenegger, which I just said, one of my daughter's favorite movies, just all around. So I always enjoy watching that, about the Turbo Man figure. You have A Christmas Carol there with George C. Scott, who starred as the greedy Ebenezer Scrooge in this. The Charles Dickens Immortal Story. And then you have Home Alone, which is one of my favorite holiday classics for sure. Never can get enough of that. Always laugh. And never had that in the collection, surprisingly. So the only one that I actually had in the collection was Jingle All the Way on VHS. So all these movies I picked up, I gained for the collection, to tell you the truth. And I always liked that version. I remember watching it as a kid. It's the 1984 version. I was 2 when this came out, so I remember watching this a lot when I got older as a kid in the 80s. George C. Scott, you know, the star of Patton, Academy Award winner. So you got to love that. There's the Home Alone version here. I want to get the second version too. And just, yeah, for an update, I already had on VHS, if you have not went back and checked them out, I already had, you know, the original Home Alone on VHS. John Hughes film, by the way. And I also had Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. I'm just going to set these two back here. So I was happy to finally get the original Home Alone on DVD. And it's the same picture there on the front of Macaulay Culkin, a.k.a. Kevin McAllister. So very cool. So let's see the DVD. Yeah, same cover there. Whatever features were on the DVDs at the time are on the same DVDs too on the package. I'm just going to set this over to the side for now. Here's Miracle on 34th Street, the 1947 version, which I never had a copy of, but since it's around Christmas time, I always try to bulk up my Christmas collection just like I do with my Halloween collection. Kind of beef it up a little bit around the holidays when these are put out on sale at Walmart and stuff. A lot of them are re-released and whatnot, or just put out around the holidays. There's still some I would like to get a hold of, but I've got primarily everyone I want now. But you see this Miracle on 34th Street actually was a 2-disc collection too. I actually have the first disc in the player right now, but the second disc there. And you see on the back here, the first disc contained the all-new colorized version and audio commentary by Maureen O'Hara. And then disc 2 has the original black and white with feature commentary by Maureen O'Hara, AMC Backstory, Miracle on 34th Street, Fox Movietone news footage, Miracle on 34th Street TV version. That's cool. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, Floating in History featurette, promotional short, and poster gallery. This was the original. I wonder if that is the 73 Miracle on 34th Street TV version. If so, that'll be interesting to check out. It might be one of the earlier versions that were on TV too, but I'll have to check out and see which one it is. And yeah, that is the original VHS too, right here in the back, but it came sealed when I got it. It says Blockbuster 779 there. So I did not take that off, and I will not break the seal on that. So I was happy to get that's the black and white version too, but all new colorized version of the movie. Kind of neat. Picked that up for, I think it was $9.96. Here's, speaking of A Christmas Carol, might as well just get these out of the way. And the first depiction of A Christmas Carol that I could see was from 1901, is the earliest surviving print on film that they have found. But this was from 1980, let's see what year this was, 85 or 84. Right off the top of my head, I'm not real sure. I'm thinking it was 1985. I don't really see a date down here. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I'm thinking 1985 is whenever they made this Mickey's Christmas Carol. And it says Ringing the Holidays with the new 30th Anniversary Special Edition. It says a 2013 release, so... 85, I don't know. 83 or something. I'd have to check it out, but it'd have been 83 if it was 2013. It was a 30th anniversary edition, so kind of happy to get a hold of this. I always enjoyed Mickey's Christmas Carol, and I really like the front cover there, as you had Scrooge playing, obviously. Scrooge, Ebenezer Scrooge, played by Scrooge McDuck. You also have some just regular cartoons that they threw on here as bonuses. Yodelberg, The Hockey Champ, Pluto's Christmas Tree, The Art of Skiing, and Corn Chips, as you can see up there. I checked it out, but nothing too exciting. The main feature is the best. Mickey's Christmas Carol. And here is the 2009 effort with the voice of Jim Carrey, starring in Disney's Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol. Robert Zemeckis film, responsible for movies like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Back to the Future, Back to the Future, and more. You have Capturing Dickens, a novel retelling, journey through the creative process and see how this time-traveling holiday ghost story came to life. On the set with Sammy, a kid's eye view of an anything but average day, and deleted scenes. So yes, you have Jim Carrey playing the voice of Ebenezer Scrooge. And this movie was made with the live capture animation of like real actors captured and then digitally put into the movie. Robert Zemeckis always comes through. So there's 3 different versions of A Christmas Carol that I've picked up. Here's it wasn't the greatest of all time. It's actually on the second version of that Christmas collection that I got that they have like Home Alone 2 on as well that I'm definitely not picking up. But it's Danny DeVito and Matthew Broderick in Deck the Halls, the brightest comedy of the year. This movie was made in 2006 or 2007. I don't know, there's 2 different dates down there. It had audio commentary by Danny DeVito and director John Whitesell, which I have not checked out yet. It wasn't too bad. He's like wanting to make his house visible from space. So that's what this movie's all about. Nice little holiday movie, I guess you would say. If you like Danny DeVito or Broderick, you'd like the movie. Here's The Polar Express, also starring the voice of Tom Hanks. Well, the other one was Jim Carrey, but this one's voice acting as well with the live capture animation. But yeah, it is a really great movie. Castle Rock Entertainment. It's a Warner Brothers release. And it's another Robert Zemeckis film. So Robert Zemeckis, A Christmas Carol, and Robert Zemeckis did Polar Express, 2 animated movies that were really good Christmas classics. So he's still hard at work. That was 2009. This one was 2004, The Polar Express. I'd always heard good things about this, but never did check it out. But decided, I seen it at Walmart for like $5. Decided to pick it up. And the last update that I made to my Christmas collection was A Christmas Story. Oh yeah, you gotta love the story of Ralphie and his family. Peace, harmony, comfort, and joy. Maybe next year. I like that cover. Got him in the bunny suit up there. I always enjoyed watching this one. This one's one of the ones that's always on TV around this time too, so you can probably catch it on TV if you want, but I had to have it in the collection with the Christmas section of my movies. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. There he is getting his mouth washed out with soap. Takes place in Indiana in the 1940s. 9-year-old Ralphie dreams of his ideal Christmas gift, the old genuine Red Ryder 200-shot carbine action air rifle. So there's A Christmas Story. And I decided just to go through real quick and show off the other movies that I have already in the Christmas collection. Like, I have A Charlie Brown Christmas here on VHS. I've already shown all these off, or I've went over them in the main DVD collection video, which go back and check out my complete overview video for some of the ones that I haven't ever shown off because I showed them in that video. Might have brought them back up for other DVD and VHS collection videos, but maybe not. Here's Beauty and the Beast's Enchanted Christmas, one of my Disney VHS clamshell collection vids. I'm going to get to an update on that too here soon, on the Disney VHS clamshells. Go back and check that out too, that video that I did. Put it up in the suggested box. There's a nice Christmas watch. Here's The Nightmare Before Christmas, which can be a Halloween movie or classified as a Christmas movie. It's got the library sticker still ripped off the front there, so not the greatest. But he does go to Christmas Town on this, even though it does have a Halloween type vibe to it still. Tim Burton classic. I put it in there as a Christmas movie as well. So there's that. That gets to on the VHSs that I have. Then you have some horror Christmas. And you have Krampus. Oh yeah, you gotta love Krampus. The 2015 effort of Krampus. There have been a few movies made of Krampus. Bear with me as I slide this slipcover off. But I think this is the best version of all. Directed by Michael Dougherty, a Universal release, the same guy who did Trick or Treat. You better watch out. And if anybody doesn't know the story of Krampus, go check out the story of him before you watch this movie. He's kind of like the evil counterpart of Santa. He gets the bad kids. I love that teddy bear in this movie too. That's cool as hell. Some good effects in this. Made like a cheesy 80s horror movie. Speaking of Krampus, I picked this up not too long ago, The Christmas Devil. Really bad movie though. Not great at all. But I had to show it off since it is Christmas, obviously, with Krampus. Cool cover though. And speaking of horror 80s style Christmas movie, it was made in the tradition of a Gremlins. And I put this as a Christmas movie because he gets, you know, the Mogwai for Christmas. It takes place during Christmas time. Christmas Eve is when all hell breaks loose. So, I mean, it's a pretty damn good movie to watch around Christmas for sure. And I've had this for quite a while. And it's kind of funny, at Walmart they have their Christmas movie stand. And then right to the left, they had, you know, Gremlins there. So, pretty cool. Then you have Scrooged, starring Bill Murray. I've showed this before. This is a takeoff on A Christmas Carol. A Christmas Carol might be one of my favorite Christmas stories ever told. Then I have, from the Vacation series, Christmas Vacation and Christmas Vacation 2, Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure, which I didn't even know existed till I picked it up for like 25 cents or something. But the first one, the Christmas Vacation, it's a good laugh. My daughter really gets into the vacation movies there by National Lampoon. I also have Elf, starring Will Ferrell. Said with James Caan there. A lot of featurettes on this one. This is a good one to watch around Christmas too for a comedy. Another Christmas comedy is Christmas with the Cranks, which I had in the collection. Tim Allen, Jamie Lee Curtis, excuse me. A movie for the whole family. I haven't really ever watched Christmas with the Cranks, just ended up in the collection. And then, of course, you have How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Dr. Seuss. The cartoon adaptation. This was the 50th birthday celebration edition at the time it was released. It was made in 1966. It also contained Horton Hears a Who from 1970. But I've had this for quite a while. It's a slipcover. There was supposed to be like, it's supposed to look like snow on there, but it's been damaged and whatnot, so. But great movie to watch on Christmas. Probably watch that soon. But that'll be it. I'm stacking them up too high and it just can't take the weight. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank everybody for watching and tuning in. I hope to get more movies to add to the Christmas collection soon. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching who has liked my videos, subscribed, even left a comment lately. If you want to leave a comment on this video, like what you see, make sure to give it a like too, and give me a sub as always. You gotta love Christmas time, and you gotta love the old DVD updates, beefing up the old Christmas collection. And yes, I hope everybody has an enjoyable holiday season, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year if you don't see any more of my vids. But until next time, guys, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching as always. And as always, peace out.